Just start the safety briefing.
Good morning, how you feeling?
It means no matter what you're doing, it might not even be you that's wrong. Stop firing. Put your weapon on. It could be something that's wrong. It just might be something that I see that's a little unsafe. You need a waiver? They are right here.
How are you? Good
Not
morning.
only do you get a TAM, you get a new one. We're not even gonna have fingerprints. The one with the bag is trash. The one, and guess who's picking it up? Me. So please help me out.
Safe. What you want to do is take your magazine out, set it to the side, pull your slide back, push that up to lock it to the rear, and then set it down.
Advantages, you name it down here. The one thing I don't have is safety rules of any firing weapon. Treat every weapon as it's what? Loaded. That's like if I do happen to flag you, which I shouldn't, then Timu's not going to hurt you. But so every time you pick up a weapon, 3 points, I always look away once and do it again, and then I know it's good to go. Awareness or barrel awareness. If I pretended there's a laser in the end of this, which we actually have them, and it's always on, trigger finger awareness. Here's where anytime your weapon's in your hand, here's where your trigger needs to, or your trigger finger needs to be. And then the last one is always know your target and what's behind it. A lot of people just say know what your target is. They call it positive ID. That's huge. You cannot take a bullet back once you send it down range. So it's gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna set it right here. I'm gonna set this pin right here. Check this out. I'm gonna have that weapon pick itself up. And this pin is a tool. It's not gonna write your husband or wife a love letter unless you choose to. We're intimidated by weapons because of what they can do. Not just do it, it's no big deal. If it's something you actually have a gun that does both, you know, depending on where you live. I could teach a whole class on just home defense, which we may do in the near future. It all depends on where you live, 2-story, 1-story, do you have kids in the house, do you not? I used to always have pistols as my home defense weapon, sitting on my nightstand. I can't do that anymore because I have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old that, let's be honest, I don't care. I mean, I don't know about your kids, mine don't listen 100% of the time. Or like in any 1911 style, which means ones that has a hammer or a striker fired pistol, any semi-auto pistol, it's really broken up into an upper and a lower. Same thing with an AR. Red portion is called a slide. That's the thing that slides back and forth when you cock it or chamber it. On your slide, you have your sights. On this side of it, you have your slide lock notch, which is just a little gap that locks your slide. And inside your slide, you have your firing pin and whatnot. You'll hear me say front strap, back strap. You hear a lot of people say pistol grip. It's called a frame, which I could take it apart on a real one, but I don't think I need to. It's the yellow piece. That is the frame of your pistol. Whether it's a revolver, very small pistol, I will say this. This pistol is a good pistol, big boy compared to its compadres. Anybody want to handle anything, or are we good? We'll talk about first. This is kind of what a lot of military is trained to do. It's basically where both feet are shoulder width apart, and both feet are pointing at the target. Your whole body's pointing at the target. You're looking at the target. Everything's front and center, chest to the target. Is going to go just not all the way in, not buried, but just set right there where your two fingers join, and then your fingers are just going to nicely wrap around your other fist, and then both thumbs are going to point forward. So it's going to look. Your body is a little bit bladed. The pros to this is it's better for recoil management because you've got a combination of the isosceles and the Weaver. It's even more of a bigger step, and your oh boy. I'll stand over there where we all are shooting. So, and then you'll see. Yeah, hope I brush my teeth. So, This one is kind of a combination, but you're actually going to put your chin to your bicep. Ability comes in your support hand. This one needs to be your stronger grip. I always look at it like a handshake. Good. Put it down.
Oh yeah, you got a little kids.
15 rounds. So a good grip, remember your left hand support hand should be tighter than your right hand because you want to be able to gun up, not head down. A lot of times people will do this.
Okay.
You want to be in that stance. This is why we did stance before grip and sight picture, because we're working from the bottom up, your base out to your weapon. So now we're talking about actually aiming down the sights. So we'll talk about draw as well, but right now we're just talking about sights. We'll get to the draw after sights, but you want to bring your slide level to your dominant eye. Now, do we have walls? This one has two. So there's one where it stops. It went a little further. We're gonna shoot that whole mag. Can't have more than 21 unless some of y'all got hero mags in it, but it's gonna be from the low ready. First and foremost was everybody go home safe. So far we've